Day 23, Service to Purpose, the mission is you. I'm Brooks Holland, and my gift is pulling the greatness out of you because I know it's in there, I can see it, and the reason that's my gift is because I spent well over 25 years self-sabotaging, perfectionism, procrastination, and doing everything possible not to realize the gifts inside of me. And luckily I had some people that took a stand for me so that I could get free and get to the other side. And I stepped out. I'm in a mastermind here in San Diego with one of my mentors, Alex Moscow. But I wanted to bring this Day 23 video to you because I made that commitment to you. And I also, more importantly, made that commitment to myself. So let's recap. First thing, every day we got to wake up, we got to decide, and we got to take responsibility for where you are at. Second thing, gallon of water, you can add lemons, you can add cayenne pepper. Third thing, eat real food, watch your portions. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. If you want to follow some other, dialed in nutrition plan, you're welcome to, but those are just the basics. Fourth thing, move your body a minimum of an hour a day. Sit-ups, push-ups, jumping jacks, weightlifting, rowing, whatever it is, you name it. It's not that hard. And lastly, we're doing all these great things for our body, so we can't be polluting it. No alcohol, no cigarettes, no smoking, no weed, no porn, no unprescribed medications. And those are the basic ground rules that we get to be consistent with. And today I want to this is just something that popped up, and I just wanted to talk about it because I've had people reach out about, and this was the same thing I had, so I've only been doing this for 23 days now, and I have filmed my wife for thousands of videos over the past 8+ years. She has close to 3 million social media followers, all that stuff. It's because I didn't think that I had really anything to say or anybody would listen. And so really what I want to talk about today is just the ripple effect. And there's been the questions, but I also it was really cool yesterday, and this is really what I want to share. I've been doing this challenge here on YouTube. I don't even think I've gotten 1,000 views on all the videos total yet. So, but you have no idea who's watching. And there was a guy, and he's in his 20s. He's from South Africa, and he's in China, working abroad, teaching. I'm not even sure exactly what he's doing there, but he's a great kid. He's in his 20s, but he did a post yesterday on Facebook and tagged me because in going through this challenge, the part about feeling emotions really, really landed for him, and it helped him. And man, there's just no better feeling that here's somebody that's literally halfway around the world, from South Africa, is in China, and one of these videos on YouTube had an impact on his life. It had enough of an impact that he wrote several paragraphs in a post and put it on his social media and tagged me in it. And then you could see under that there was another, 30 or 40 comments, and there was other people that he had an impact. And that's the ripple effect. That is that's why we get to stop hiding. That's why we get to take action, because there's people out there that we get to help, and there's nothing better than just helping somebody like that. It doesn't matter that there's not millions of likes and comments and shares and celebrities tagging you. That's not the stuff that's important. What's important is making a difference in somebody's life. And then it's just kind of cool when it comes back, when you see it come back around, and they give gratitude and they thanks. And really what he was just telling, he was just sharing other people with this challenge, going, hey, do this challenge because this thing came up and it really helped me with it. So I know it's hard. Like I said, even before this first video, my ego, which was trying to keep me safe and keep me in hiding, I was nauseous. I had diarrhea. I know it sounds gross, but that's the stuff. You see these memes, people are like, oh, get uncomfortable, da da da. Well, the discomfort's going to be different for everybody. I'll just use an example. A lot of people that are very fit will tell overweight people to get out of their comfort zone and do something with exercise. Yes, and that's great, but that's not something that's typically been out of the fitness person's comfort zone. So for me, as somebody who's been in hiding, who had been playing small, who didn't own their voice, who didn't, I mean, everybody else saw something in me, but I didn't see it in myself. I didn't have the belief set around that. I had a lot of work to do on myself first. And even in doing that, I was still terrified, because that's what my ego was keeping me safe from, was stepping out there. But there's just no better feeling. I mean, everybody likes to help somebody. Don't you enjoy it when you can improve and better somebody's life? And that's the thing. We all have gifts. We all have greatness inside of us, but we can't help anybody if we don't share it and we don't put it out there. So again, this is day 23 of some 10-minute videos that my intention was just to have an impact. And that was just, one example of really seeing the ripple effect. And I guess it really stood out to me because the guy's in China and he's from South Africa. He's not even, it's not like it's somebody here in Southern California or a friend that saw a video. So it's just really, really cool, in a sense. The internet people on their phones has caused a lot of disconnection, but at the same time, it has brought people together. It has, there's no way years ago I could have gotten this message to somebody in China, but it's getting out there. So we have so much power, in the palm of our hands, in our pockets. We just get to use it, for good things. And, for me, it was to not hide and to have an impact. So just a matter of, I get it. I get the fear and the terror and everything your ego is going to do to keep you safe, because it took me, over 25 years to finally step past mine. And the thing is, that stepping past it isn't permanent. There's days where it's like, you don't need to do a video. Like, it is really, really, really sneaky. And so you got to be aware of it. And so that's why it's another reason why I keep showing up, because the only way you get confidence is consistency and courage. So consistently taking courageous actions is how you get confident. That's how anybody gets good at anything, whether it's throwing a football, speaking on stage, getting on a video camera like this. It just takes consistency. And the thing is, when we start doing that consistently, there's going to be a ripple effect. And when there's a ripple effect, that's how good things happen. And again, I'm pretty psyched because it's only been 23 days. And I look at these videos on YouTube where the content gets better over time. Who knows how many views these videos will have years from now. And that's what excites me. I'm putting something out there and it's helping, and it's really kicking off that ripple effect. So where can you start a ripple? Where can you put yourself out there? Where can you get uncomfortable? What life experience do you have that you could save somebody, pain, heartache, trouble, suffering? There's something. Every single one of us has something in our past that we could help somebody else with. Maybe, parents got divorced, car accidents. There's 100 million different life events that have happened to us as humans, that there was pain or suffering involved that we could make easier for other people. So that's a great place to start. Leave a comment. Let me know what resonates with you. Let me know what lands, and also let me know what's that pain that you've gone through that you can create a ripple by making that easier for other people. There you have it. Day 23, service to purpose. The mission is you. We'll be back tomorrow for day 24. Have a great one.